Hey folks, here we are at the Augusta Canal towpath, which you can't get onto right now with your bicycle or walking or running. And we're going to take a little look at and see what kind of damage Helene has done to it. Um, I'm up in the air a little bit, zoomed in, and we're going to go. Right now, we're going west on the river or toward I-20. Um, we're going to look at the canal. This is the part right here on the right hand side of the towpath where the concrete block wall is and the bars to keep you from going over that. Um, that's the rapids. As you can see, we're going to go on up here, and um, a lot of it has been cleaned up. I don't see anything left to be cleaned up or what they've just left for nature to take care of. Um, a lot of trees are missing on the canal towpath. To me, it looks a little bit narrower. Probably took some dirt out with it. There are some places on the towpath here that are a little bit wider. Um, we're going on up, and you'll see there looks like there's still plenty of trees uh, on the towpath, but nothing like what it used to be. Um, here's yeah, you can see a lot of area here, and we're going to zoom in um, where there may have been trees. There may be, looks like it might be some debris, but we're going to turn around. Actually, we've gone 2,000 feet. And so the camera here, the glare off the water kind of got me out of sorts there. I didn't really know where I was. And so I have to go back and look at, find the canal basically with the drone. Um, It'll take me just a second here and we'll get right back to the canal. And when we do, you really get to see how open the towpath is going back toward the pumping station. We're going to go all the way to the pumping station. And here we go. I had to reorient myself to see where I was. And there's the canal. And you can see it's going to be a warmer ride than it was. It used to be pretty nice to ride the canal in the summertime because you had a lot of trees and its shade and it was cooler. And I think that is pretty much gone by the wayside now. So we're going back down toward the pumping station. We're going to go all the way to the pumping station actually, and you can see there's a lot of open space now that may not have been there before Helene came by and said hello. So yeah, it's looks like they've gotten all of the root balls out of the canal. I heard there were a lot of root balls in the canal, and that was part of the problem. And but they do have to do some work down at the head gates at the canal and replace some gates there. But yeah, there's a lot of open space now on the canal where the trees were at one time. And this is where you make the turn where you can actually see the pumping station along the towpath. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of open space here where trees were down. And yeah, the drone does a pretty good job from about 250 feet up. So especially when you zoom in, but you can see a lot of places that there used to be trees. And we're going on along, getting close to the pumping. Here's the pumping station now for those of you who've been fortunate enough not to ever looked down on the pumping station. That's the main intake, water intake, where it's pumped to Highland Avenue for processing. And here's the old intake. And of course, the pipes going across the canal and the bridge and the trestle, the railroad trestle, and there's the wooden bridge. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment.